Who's ready to get the groove on today?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's episode of The Hive. Tonight we're going on the hunt for lots of emojis from you, so keep your real and virtual appendages on those buttons, and welcome our host, the Easter egg of social VR, Navah.
Welcome. Oh, look at those moves. You guys got it down. All right. Happy Thursday, everybody. You can see we've got somebody in the crowd over here, the creator of The Hive. It used to be The Hive with Vivian, and then it turned into a production, and then it was The Hive with Navah, starting in 2017. So everybody give some emojis for Vivian.
That is embarrassing. I'm never coming again.
How do we mute this troll?
I like your dog.
She's good. She's good, that girl, Cammie. So something's very cool about this week for me is I was watching The Price is Right. I don't know, has anyone ever seen The Price is Right? Give me some emojis here. Yes. So The Price is Right is a show that used to be by Bob Barker, I think, and now it's by Drew Carey. And an unbelievable thing happened. There was a guy on there. Well, actually, I was just filming it because they were giving away in the showcase, they were giving away an Oculus Quest. So hello, how cool is that? Prime time, regular mass consumer.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? I love it. So they're giving away this Oculus Quest. So I was just like, okay, rewind, let's record this and share this with everybody because I think Oculus Quest has made it. Gone to Jimmy Fallon, everything. So I videotaped it. Well, I uploaded it onto Twitter. As you can see, the guy in the background, right? Can you believe this guy? In the background of it, to the left. As you can hear, it's unbelievable. He was so excited.
He's like, oh my God, yes.
I feel he's being genuine and very genuine.
Totally. I didn't notice it, right? I had no clue whatsoever, and everybody's commenting on it. And just saying, who is this guy, right? And Oculus like reshares it, and he's all desperately seeking Justin, desperately seeking Susan. So if anybody knows who Justin is, please let us know and share it on the Hive.
Even Oculus, that's amazing.
Me, I am Justin.
Wow.
I know, right? I mean, I want to be Justin. Oculus Quest right now. They're willing to give him a free Oculus Quest, and I think there's even some accessories that are going to be given away. It's hilarious.
He's gonna be in his face for it.
Yeah.
So excited.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's awesome.
anyway, that was my fun thing of the week. I had to share it with you guys. But why I'm here today is because of these two amazing Altspace community members and talk shows. So they know the gig. They started their new The Hunt, the second annual hunts. And as you can see over there, they're hanging out with their Easter baskets because it's all about the Easter egg in VR, right? Yeah. But how I met Megan is a while ago, we were, doing our little Twitter thing and social VR, and she was doing some box VR and some fitness, and we got together in Facebook Spaces, another social VR app that is no longer around by Facebook. Yes, so sad. We had a lot of good times. And it was great to meet her. And now here we are. Fast forward a year or two, and we're hanging out in Altspace, still social VR, and it's the Rooftop. So if you haven't been to the Rooftop, these are the two hosts. It's Henry that's next to me and Megan.
Hello.
So
Hello, everyone.
yes. So it's two Mondays every month, right?
It is. Yeah. We used to do one show, then we changed the format of the show, and we would do auditions in the beginning of the month. to audition for the show at the end of the month, and we found that wasn't working so well. So then we just decided to do 2 shows, and we do try to have a musical guest that we pick.
Yes. I mean, how did you two meet each other? I love the banter that you guys have. How did you guys meet?
It's really
It was
weird.
when you were hanging out with Spence in the campfire,
Yeah.
right?
I used to dance. So this DJ Spence, it's a friend of ours. He used to DJ on a rock. He'd just be in a rock in the old campfire, and he'd play really good music. I'd be dancing there. So one day he says, I want to do a dance party. I go, well, Megan does dance parties because she used to come and say hi, and I knew her in passing. And then I sent her a message. I said, can you come here a minute? And we talked to her, and we ended up doing one of her dance parties.
This
And
was awesome.
yeah, it really went well. And then Spence kind of got in a relationship and dropped out for a long while. And then Megan and I started hanging out, and yeah, the rest is history.
So it all started with the dance. What's your favorite dance? Like, what's your favorite dance move?
What's the move that you were always doing in the
Oh, the
campfire?
booth. Oh, the booth.
Oh, the booth. Okay. Very cool. Well, you two are very big in the community. You do a lot of different things. How did you start your show?
So we would always hang out, just friends. Our whole group would hang out. And one day I said to Megan, I go, it would be really funny. Like, the stuff that we say is hysterical. I go, why don't we just do a show? Like, why don't we do a talk show?
I was
And
not for it at the time.
she was
At
not.
all.
And she goes, what do you mean a talk show? What am I going to do? I'm like, I don't know. Just stand there. Just be my co-host.
He's like,
So she
be
went-
funny. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Is that what I said? Be funny?
Yeah, be funny. I'm like, I
So-
don't like talking in front of people at all.
No.
Oh, I
I
can't
hate it.
tell. Really?
How long have we
See?
been? A year and a half later.
I'm not the only one.
Whatever.
But that's how we started. And then so we have a really talented team of people with us. So I mean, the show is not just a 2-person thing. It's it's
Right.
a group effort. And we have really great people working with
Yeah.
us, and really great people who help us. So yeah, it's definitely there are times when we don't know really what we're doing. That's honest.
No.
I don't believe it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not
Well,
telling the truth
every
right
time
now.
every time we try to plan, we go on the show and we just fumble it. So it's kind of, we got to the point where we're like, these are kind of what we're going to talk about, topics, but we're not going into detail right now. We'll just flow on the show because that's how it worked. That's how it started. That's how it works best. But we would be
course.
nothing. We're just hosts. We would be nothing without our producer and our friend Chris, who does a segment on the show called A Minute in
Tech
Tech
Talk
or
or
An Hour in Tech.
Yeah.
An Eon in Tech with Chris.
Yeah. And then all of our friends who moderate for us and help come up with ideas, and it's just a lot of people and it's a lot of work. So we're thankful for them.
And you also have a huge community. I want to talk a little bit about the community that you built. You guys go to Disney Springs every year, right?
No,
We
this
just
was the
started
first-
that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought
First.
this was the second one.
It's the
No.
second time I've met him,
Okay.
Yeah.
but yeah, no, that was the first time. That was a big get together. That was awesome.
And it went really well. It went better than I kind of expected, because
What
you
the
never
heck did
know.
you expect?
I don't know, Megan. We know each other in here, but I mean, someone could have smelled. I don't know.
Well, so we have clean friends. Oh,
I know we have clean friends. No, but I mean, I don't know, someone could have been like, I don't know, had a gastric problem. Who knows? I don't know what we are.
Right, exactly. Well, you know what I thought was really interesting when I went to your show? You guys were drinking coffee, or I don't know what was in your drink. Was there something besides coffee?
Maybe a little
you,
Bailey's in
maybe
that
a vodka?
coffee. You know.
Okay.
A lot of Baileys in that coffee,
I'm good with
mostly
that.
Baileys.
Who else is good with that? Quarantini, anyone? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who's drinking while
We need a
quarantined?
quarantini emoji.
Who's drinking while quarantined?
Oh, Mira's sad.
Raise
You
your
want to
hand if you're
drink,
here.
Mira?
Nira can't drink.
Well, then of course, I was like, oh, this is so cute. So I started looking you up and I was just getting to, doing a little research. And I found that what you have in your actual world, you sell in the real world, right?
Yeah.
I found this
Mhm.
coffee cup behind me. And I said, oh,
Yeah.
we need
Oh,
one of those.
yeah. We do. And everything that we sell, every penny goes to charity.
Wow.
So,
What charity?
Yeah. So, well, the Trevor Project is what we've been donating to.
No way.
Yeah. So.
And what is the connection between that?
Well, we were trying to decide on a charity, and I said, well, so the thing that really started was the merchandise came up, the thing of money came up, and we don't want to monetize this. When you start monetizing things, feelings get hurt.
It gets
just
complicated.
It gets complicated.
Very complicated.
So we decided we were going to give the money that we made from the sale of the shirts and the mugs to charity. So every time I
Wow.
get it in my PayPal, it goes to charity, it goes to the Trevor Project.
Let's
And
give
it was just
some
something
applause for that.
that I picked. I met Trevor's mother years ago when it first happened. She was doing college tours. And I met her, and she's
Mhm.
such a sweet woman. And what
Aw.
happened to her and her son was terrible. So, and I'm part of the LGBTQ community. And Chris is part of our staff, and everybody on the team is supporters. So I felt that was appropriate.
Mhm.
That sounds beautiful. Wow. I didn't know that. See, I was looking at it thinking, wow, this is such a cute idea because, you want to have that, like take a little piece of your VR world home, I guess. You have your
Yeah.
selfies, right?
Mhm.
But it's nice to have a little coffee mug in the morning.
Absolutely.
So-
And a lot of people have bought our stuff.
Well, what was that?
A lot of people have bought our merchandise, which is amazing to me. It's amazing
So-
to me that people will come and listen to us talk.
Yeah, for real. We always say, what's wrong with you guys?
I love it. I love when they light up. Well, this is a picture of you guys in the new year, right? You celebrated the new year together.
Mhm. Yep.
What did you guys do here?
Well, it was a little difficult. We were between the fireworks extravaganza and the rooftop hangout because they were full. So whatever wasn't full, we were jumping between. But it got a little sticky because I don't know. I don't think front row was working at that time, was it? Or maybe it wasn't working correctly. But I couldn't get into
something
any
like that.
events. So
Hmm.
I got booted out of one event, tried to get into another event, couldn't get in. I was like, okay, Happy New Year, I'm going to bed.
I was at the
Speaking of
extravaganza,
events.
which was insane. It was awesome.
Right, but speaking of events, you guys have a pretty big event coming, or that just started yesterday,
Mhm.
April
Mhm.
1st.
The hunt.
Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Go ahead. You like to do all the talking?
See, now she wants me to talk, right?
Exactly.
We are doing, if you haven't known or if you haven't seen, we are doing a huge Easter egg hunt that is 3 weeks long. It's from yesterday, started yesterday, and runs all the way to April 21st. We have hidden 30 eggs among, I think it was like, what, 41?
41 or 42 worlds.
Yeah, something like that. And basically, you just have to go and find them, fill out a form. Whoever wins, whoever finds the most, because if you don't find them all, whoever finds the most will get an amazing trophy that was built. You can see that in the event. Go ahead.
So last year you had a winner, and I don't know if she's still here, but
Oh, there she is. Yeah. Daisy Shaw.
hey Daisy, that was last
Daisy.
year's winner. I can't wait to ask her some tips. Maybe she could share it after after the show. But so Daisy won last year. That was the first one. This is the second year you're
Yeah.
doing this.
Yes.
If I wanted to start a team for the hunt, and I'm an Altspace user, or maybe I'm not yet, and I want to be, I just got my Quest or my Go or my Rift Pass, where and how would I do it?
So there's an event currently running. It's the hunt. So you go into that first world, go into the event, and there is also, you'll see it in the popular worlds also, the hunt and the hunt hub. Go into the hunt, read the rules. In there, you'll find a clickable link that you can, when you find an egg in a world, you tell us what world you found it in, what egg number it was, and your team name. If you're on a team, if you're not on a team, you can fill it out individually. But if you're on a team, pick a team name. On the first time you fill it out, let us know who's on your team. You don't have to do that every time, but the first time you fill it out, just let us know who's on your team. And then from then on, every time you find an egg, you go back there and you fill out which egg you found and in what world, but do it quickly because it is time stamped. So don't hold on. Don't try to find them all before you, put them in. But yeah, it's something that for the community, and the way it honestly it came up was we were trying to figure out what could we do? What could we do for the community that would show worlds? Because this is when Altspace was starting to not really, they were backing off on world building, and we saw it. And we wanted people to see the worlds. And back last year, it was 500
I
worlds.
100% agree with that. That's
Oh,
the best part of this whole thing, is that people have to learn how to not just go to events in Altspace, but to actually go into these amazing worlds. I know that Altspace also just came out with something where they have some interactive eggs also, or Easter eggs, as you would say. So definitely check that out.
Has nothing to do with our hunt.
Is really what's so interesting, because when I went with you, Megan took me to this awesome world. Unbelievable.
Mr. Prime's world, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Mr. Prime's world.
That's
you
a
could
really
see
great
whales
world.
jump over you while you're in a canoe listening to Zen music. Who wants a little bit of that? I mean,
right.
I do. I could use that. Anybody want to go on a nice little canoe? I mean, it's unbelievable. That's where I think the hunt is just another form of community building again that you guys are doing. And I think it's really applaudable.
We always try to focus around the community as much as we can.
Yeah, what can we showcase, to bring out the talent? That's also why we have a musical guest as well, because it showcases that part of the talent. And then we try to bring in, things that aren't being shown or not able to be shown as well in Altspace. So.
Yes, I 100% love that idea. We actually, when we created that stage, that was the idea, because I was thinking, like the Tonight Show, right? You have Jimmy Fallon, but then you have these amazing beats, sort of like the song that was written for Vivian, and the Hive with Vivian. I didn't even want to get rid of it because it's such a great song. So, but yeah, I wanted to throw up some of the rules, but you kind of touched base on that. So they'll be able to find those rules on your website, right? In the
hunt
the
and the
link
web, yes,
to
on the
where to go?
website and in the hunt world, all these rules are there.
And on
Great.
Facebook, I pin them in Facebook. If you're part of the Altspace VR Pals Facebook page, they are also there. And the forum, the link to the forum is there as well.
Great. Yeah, I was just, I know that you have on social media too, of course I've shared these photos of me at the rooftop, with the whole background. You guys could see the outdoor, the night, the feel. And I wanted to share my little personal scrapbook of the rooftop before you guys are here. And I know I appreciate it as a member for all the things that you guys do.
I absolutely love this.
But where you touched on social media, I know that, this is definitely an area where everybody can connect with you guys. And you've also, Megan, you started the Altspace VR Pals Facebook group, right?
That was Tala. But I am one of the admins in that group. I've been an admin for a couple of years, but Paula is the one that originally started it. Thank gosh for her, because I mean that has grown tremendously. We have a great community in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable. That's really great. I love everything about it. So if you haven't already, definitely join their Facebook group because you get a lot of good tips, what's new and what's going on in the community. Because, that's what social VR really is feeling presence and hanging out with people and being a part of a community.
Absolutely.
But, what with the Hive and everything that you're doing, or with the Hive, the hunt, what would be one tip you would share with everyone before we went to questions?
Don't give up. It's not as hard as you think. Don't overthink it.
That's a really good one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Don't
Well,
overthink it.
Cammie, I'm going to throw it to you. We have some questions out there. I'm sure people want to know everything about the hunt.
Absolutely. Guys, if you have any questions, please raise your hand. And so far, we have no questions. You guys have officially answered everybody's questions to their full extent, and no one has any comments at all.
Hey, we like it. We like it better like that.
Less on the spot.
We answered a lot of questions yesterday. A lot.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes.
I think, and we try to make it so that we've thought of everything, but you never think of everything. And we did learn a lot from last year. We tried to curtail the cheating this year because there was a little, we suspected a little foul play. So we made things a little bit more difficult this year.
All right.
Guys, we have a question from Bobby Carlton.
Hey, how are you
Hey.
doing? Thanks for showing up tonight and talking with us. I do have a question. You guys seem to have good banter together, and the question is, have you ever met in real life? Maybe you covered that and I missed it, but have you guys ever hung out in real life, or has your interactions have always been through virtual reality?
I had to
we
deal
met in
with
real
him
life
for a
twice.
week.
Yeah, we were with each other. Pretty much our whole crew met for a
On
week.
purpose?
But yeah,
On purpose.
on purpose. Watch
We
this
weren't
video.
quarantined.
Yeah, we weren't.
Yes, we met twice. First time we just went and drank, and then he left, and then
Yeah.
and then
I only
I'm
had
still
I only
gonna
had like 2 days, right? I only had
Yeah.
2 days. We met for one day. We hung out, and then basically it was a work thing. I was in Florida, and I said, "Hey, I'm in Florida. Let's, if you want to meet up." Then we all planned to do a trip together, which was it was great. It was amazing. And when you meet people that you hang out with here for so long, when you meet them in real life, it's just like you're
hanging
hanging
out
out
at the
in here.
campfire,
Yeah,
It's just
Right.
like, yeah.
hanging out. Hooray.
it really,
Right.
it really was.
Feels like we're hanging out all the time. It's just so cool, right?
Yeah.
That's the best part. But yeah, every time I'm in social VR, I always say it. I'm like, it feels like we're hanging out, right? It's almost like that Verizon commercial, like, can you hear me now? I'm always like, does it feel like we're hanging out? Especially when I first started. I was like, does it feel like we're right next to each other? It's just so weird.
Yeah,
It's not weird. It's awesome. It's awesome.
it is.
It's crazy because you come in and you think, well, is this person being real? Is this how they really are? And then you meet them in person, and it's like you are no different than you
No.
are. You end up finding out that people are more themselves in VR. And
Mhm.
so when you meet each other, it's just like you've been friends for years.
Wow.
It's really awesome.
Yeah.
I love
Well,
it.
thank you for that answer. I appreciate it.
Thanks for the
Thanks.
question.
We have
Thank you for the
Bobby.
question. Okay, well, I want to say thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule because you're doing the hunt, you're doing rooftop, you're doing community building. And by the way, they both also help out the community and volunteer a lot of their time, which is like really just so amazing. So thanks for all you do. And I love watching your show and keep up the good
Thank you.
work. You know,
Thank you.
the Hive is going to start a team. We're definitely going to get into the hunt.
Oh yeah, definitely join. It's a lot of fun. That's what I mean. Have fun. It's for everybody to have a good time. It really
Exactly.
is.
Yeah, we don't really want to win.
Yeah.
Well, we're definitely
Oh.
gonna be
VR
coffee
esports,
cups.
yeah. With
I know.
I got my gun stock. I'm all ready.
Can I tell you something about Vivian? I never thought that she'd be the one that's be like, yeah, let's go kill him, or like a badass with a gun in a VR game. I never saw that for you, but
Hey,
I'm
you
so
never thought I'd
happy.
be a badass? Say
You're
more
a-
things.
And you know what,
Badass, but
now she's not just playing, she's casting. She's like all over the place. She's sort of like when J-Lo first started her music, and then she was in movies, and then she did something
Oh
else,
yeah, we
and it
have
was,
so
like,
much
triple
in
threat
common,
of
me and
that.
J-Lo.
Oh, yeah,
that ass.
girl. Don't be fooled by the social VR rocks that I got. I'm just gonna be on the block.
Oh, claps, hearts.
Oh yeah. Claps, that's right, girl. All right, well, that's it for this week. We'll be seeing you next week. Next week we have Joanna Popper. She is the
Shut
global VP
up.
of.
That
Yes,
is awesome.
yes, super
She's so
excited to have
cool.
her. Yes, so she's the global head of VP. But look, this is Vivian's not just doing games. She's not just on a team. She's also casting, and she does the buzz every Wednesday. So definitely check her out. She's also on our page. You can check out on our social media page everything the Hive VR. So, and make sure you check out Rooftop VR, and we'll post that later today on our social media or tomorrow. And thank you so much to Leon, who builds our world project and creates Easter eggs and does all sorts of amazing things. Our producer, Cammy, raise your hand, girl. And of course, the creator. And Bulletproof, our video cameraman. And where's Hermit? Thanks for being the mod today. Whoop, whoop. All right. So have a great weekend. And we will see you next Thursday, same time, same place. Be there. Woo!
Thanks, Nava. Thanks for having us on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh, let's see your dance moves. You said you were a dance. Come on, let's see it. I'm going to do your little move.
Get my move?
Oh yeah.
Would you? I wonder if you could do the snake in here, though.
I can only dance in